Okay, Brenda back. Take 2. 10 minutes. It's hard to keep things to 10 minutes. I forgot to set my timer, so I'm going to do this again, and I suppose that's good. I was 36 seconds over, and I probably said at least 36 times, so I will try not to say as many times. Anyway, here is the project. I'm calling this mini hat box. It's a hat box, a mini hat box with a mini album inside. It is mini. I don't usually work this small, but this is so cute. I'm just honing in on some faces for all my photos, on my favorite shots of the face for this one, and keeping it small. So this is so cute. I found this box at Joann's, and it looked like this when I got it, and I don't know how much it cost because I already filed off the bottom. I suggest keeping your lid, there it is right there, on the large side. Have it be loose fitting. The looser the better. As you add paper, you add volume, and then the box lid won't fit as well. So as you're working it, work the top of your box out and the inside of your bottom part in, and that will make it easier as you add the layers to get your box on and off, because it does get harder as you add the paper to the box. So the thinner the paper you use on this, the better too. So this is what I did. This is the bottom. This paper kind of looks like material linen, and I'm going for that antique-y look. I glued some lace around the outside, and I inked all my edges, and so there you go. I used the Tim Holtz tissue paper. Love this stuff. I used this on another project too, and I planned what words I wanted to be where. So I have curiosity there, and in here I have amusement, and this is the definition, like out of a dictionary. So super, super cute. So that's what you can see inside there. And I did what I did with my last box, and here's the other one. And I did the wood glue, my husband's wood glue, and I just diluted it with a paintbrush, and I painted a little on my strips and my circles that I had cut. I did this in one piece and this in a strip around the outside, and a circle that I cut that fit just right for the bottom, so I wouldn't have a bunch of pucker looking. And then when I was all finished, I actually sprayed it with the clear inside and around the edge, so that it would be protected, because it's going to get a lot of use going on and off. So I sprayed it real good. It's a matte finish, and in here too, so you could handle these pieces and they would be protected. So I think this is so cute, super cute. I love this paper. I love the antiquing. I'm not really a vintage kind of girl, but I've just been having such fun with this. Let's be really, really quick. This is the mini. So I just have it on a ring and some charms. I took two little roses and wrapped it around here and attached them together so that I would have a pull. I tried some ribbon. It just didn't look right. And so you could put whatever charms you wanted that went with the theme of your mini. And there are a dozen pages in here, and it flips like that. So I hope this is in frame. You could put something on this side, but it's going to get thick as you add to it, as you embellish and add your photos and things like that. So as you embellish, if you add a bead between each page, then you'll have a little room, and then that will fill up the box. So I decided on a dozen with photos and embellishments. I think it's going to add, 3/4 of an inch. So I used an assortment of papers. I didn't go out and buy anything. I used, let's see, Kissing Booth and Lost and Found from My Mind's Eye, and I think my box cover came from my black currant from DCW. So in the last one I put a little picture of my son from his birthday party when we had a clown and he was playing with the wig. So all of these have, the other side it has pretty paper on it too. You could do lots of things with the back side. I'm not going to do anything, so you don't want stuff rubbing on each other. And I'm just going to keep this to a dozen pictures. I really like the idea. So super cute. So these things you just, in this, I just used a circle that I cut out from the pieces, and I laid it on top of the photo. I used a marker and I drew around just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit, about a 1/4 inch bigger, and then it doesn't have to be neat, and I just slid that in there with one little piece of double-sided tape. So I have these little curly Q paper clip things, so that's what I'm going to use to slip on this side, and it's attached on this side, and there's a hole here, so that's how your picture stays in, and they don't fall out. You can make as many pages as you want. Maybe you'll put no embellishments, and you could put 20 pictures on here, I would think. So I think this is so super, super cute. I used the Wild Card cartridge, and this was what the piece looked like. It was just, it's just attached here, and it folds over like that. And this is where I practiced with this, what size hole I wanted to use and the placement, and I decided on the big hole in the middle, so you'd have plenty of room to slide your little photo in there. And so I made another one with some of the pieces. The paper was two-sided. So this one's a lot thinner. I used a layer of this, and then I attached colored paper to one side and folded it over. If you just used the colored paper with two sides, it's a lot thinner. You could fit 40 pictures in this little box and slide your photo in. So, and then you have the pretty color in there too. So I really like that. So some of the pieces were two-sided, and I just used this tiny little ring and whipped that together. This is so fun. All these pieces, I cut two to a page, and so I'll make another mini with every single little piece. I used my Cricut, and I cut out the circle for the bottom and for the top, and I used strips of paper on the outside. So that's how super, super simple this is. I will do a tutorial and a written downloadable tutorial. I'm working on that right now on 4 different projects, and so this will be one of them. It's for those of you who want to just keep it really simple and have written instructions to follow. And so I love these boxes, and you could do lots of different themes. Birthday, Mother's Day. You could just go crazy with this. I could anyway. I could see handle here or on the side. I'm going to try, I love this flower I made when I was doing flower tutorials. I'm going to try this in black. Maybe that would be pretty on top, or maybe nothing at all because I'm going to stack them. So there you go. So embellish or not? That's the question. I wanted to know what you guys think. I've got this little pearl trim, and this is what it looks like around here. You know, I'm going for the vintage look, and if I'm not going to do the top, this probably would be good. Anyway, let me know what you think. Leave me a message down below, and so that's it. I better stop before I'm out of time. Keep on scrapping. I'll be back. Yep.